Virgo and Scorpio. Virgo is going to pretty much always look at the details of the Scorpio, see how they can pretty much help them, and of course, be assistant to them. Also, be very catering to them. These two individuals are sextiles, so their relationship is going to be very harmonious, very connected, of course, on a deeper level. Where the Scorpio pretty much can put the Virgo in a fixated position, aka get them fixated and more into the Taurus mode, because it is the other side of Taurus. And of course, Virgo is the other side of Pisces, which is the exaltation in Venus. But Venus falls in Virgo. And of course, Venus is debilitated in Scorpio, which means they don't really get along here. So with that being said, we can say sex, desires, deep alternative motives, and things that matter can play a huge spectrum. Also, this is going to be a situation where the Virgo is gonna feel uncomfortable at times, depending on how the relationship and how the connections play out with each other. It could put them into situations of feeling a little vulnerable at times, or feeling kind of like violated or some shit. Scorpios get real crazy in the bed with a Virgo. So Virgos may not pretty much be ready for that experience. So they take their time, pretty much do things and shit. Where it's just like, oh, take your clothes off, let's get busy. Virgo need to take their time to pretty much feel comfortable with doing that. Also, this is gonna be a situation where it comes to the things that they value. For me, they're gonna value their work. They're gonna be very passionate about things. Of course, they can pretty much work together. For me, this is a relationship that they can pretty much build upon. It won't be no issues at things that matter. Trust issues is gonna be built too. For me, these are two individuals. They can really have trust problems at times. For me, because Scorpio can pretty much think deeply about things, and of course they love deeply, and they can be very overprotective. And of course, this could put them into situations of experiencing some upbeat personal experiences. And of course, they go through a lot of power and control issues, deep internal issues. And of course, the moon falls in Scorpio, so like the emotional state, the nurturing, the caring, it takes time for them to basically accept to these things or be open to these things. But of course, sometimes it could be a situation where the Scorpio want to take full power control over the relationship, and it could be very intensifying for the Virgo. They can pretty much worry a lot, stress a lot about things. And of course, this could put them into a situation where they can both be self-criticizing at times. And of course, they words and shit can be very, disrespectful at times when they get into the heated arguments and things that matter. For me, it can get very power controlling. It can get very ugly, very nasty, and things that matter. But these two individuals can pretty much work out for me. Virgo can pretty much teach the Scorpio to pretty much be a little bit more practical, more super, not too much too deep about things. Scorpio can pretty much teach the Virgo to get deeper